for Disabled Dispensers. We're still rebranding everything. So you might see Disabled Disney for a bit until I get it all done. Just bear with me. Be patient with me.
We finally got our new banner.
We just have to get it up.
Putting it up.
Yeah, it just came in the mail like recently. And I'm still...
Yesterday?
Yeah. I'm still getting it all fixed on our YouTube page and social media and stuff. So just bear with me while I get all the branding done. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. If you are just stopping by and finding us, thank you for finding us. Hit that subscribe for us. It helps us out. We're trying to get to 600 subscribers by the end of the year. Please help us get to that goal. And we have a 1,000 subscriber challenge. David is going to shave his beard and mustache completely off.
All of it.
Live on YouTube. So if we get to 1,000 subscribers... that's going to happen. So, anyway.
Like, we're going to go live specifically for it.
Right. So, anyway, I'm Melissa.
I'm Jillian.
And David's at work, but we got to get the video shot. So, here we are. So, this video is about accessibility, our accessibility experience in, we went to Orlando.
If you didn't know, we went to Walt Disney World in September. And this is our experiences with disability access in Orlando and Walt Disney World.
Okay. So, the first place that we got to when we got to Florida was the airport. Because we flew.
Orlando International Airport, I believe is the name.
Yes. And, so...
I got one thing right.
So, I got special assistance. So when we got off the plane, they had someone meet us there from special assistance. It was raining when we landed and while we were landing. So the ramp was closed. So they couldn't get me my wheelchair right away. So they brought me one of the airport wheelchairs.
Yeah, we were sitting there for a little bit, but it was fine.
And because they weren't sure if normally when you have your own wheelchair, they bring it up to you at the gate. And
just for some background information, she has a manual wheelchair. She doesn't have an electric one. She's a manual one. So just for some background on this. So they weren't sure because the ramp was closed if they were going to bring me up the wheelchair or if they were going to bring it to baggage claim. So we were waiting to find out. And while we were waiting, I had to go to the bathroom because I just got off a 2-hour flight. And so I went to the bathroom and I went into the handicap stall. And number one, it was huge. The handicap stall in the airport. It was super huge. Fit my manual wheelchair with no problem. Sometimes the stalls are tight for even just a manual wheelchair, which doesn't take a lot of room. And there was a sink in the toilet in the bathroom area, which we don't have here. No.
The only way we have that here is if it's a companion restroom.
Yeah.
Or what they call a family restroom here. Where you have, like, it's a separate bathroom and there's the toilet and the sink and the baby changing thing. But there was a sink. So you go in the bathroom, you go into the handicap stall, there's a sink and a toilet in the stall and
a paper towel
dispenser and a trash can. So you can do everything you need to do in there. You don't have to go to the bathroom, try to get out, then wash your hands, which I loved. I was so amazed. I couldn't believe it. It was so much easier for me.
When we walked in there, I was like, it's sink.
I was like, what?
Sink.
She's like, sink. And I wasn't even looking like over here where it was. I was like, oh, wow. That's cool.
Like, see? Sink.
I was like, that is so cool. I love that.
Like, my brain could not form a full sentence to tell her that there was a sink in the bathroom.
I was like, that's amazing. Like,
And she's sitting there going, I don't understand this broken English you're using. I was like,
that is just so cool, because, like, seriously, like, that's just amazing, because we don't have that here. I have not experienced that where we live in Arizona anywhere.
nope.
I've not experienced that in California, except for if it's a companion restroom where it's everything in one. It was just really amazing. And I was like, okay.
She's
So
like, get footage of it.
We went to Walt Disney World, which is where we were going. And in the restroom at Disney's Pop Century Resort, which is the first hotel we stayed at, and I had gone into the restroom in their lobby sometime while we were there. I don't remember when exactly, but they had a sink in the bathroom in that one as well. I could wash my hands and do it all, and that was kind of tight getting in and out because it wasn't super wide, and I have a wider manual wheelchair because I'm bigger, and it was kind of tight getting in and out, but I'm just glad that they had it in there, because then I didn't have to worry about trying to get to a sink with as tight as that restroom was.
Oh yeah, I went in there
small.
once and I was like, okay.
And other restrooms that we went to in, like, the lobbies and stuff of places and buildings, most of them, if they had a handicap restroom, had a sink in there, and I was amazed at that. So I don't know how prevalent it is exactly, because I can only tell you the 3 places we went. Though I wanted to go, I got a notification that the Character Warehouse opened, so we got an Uber, took the mobility scooter apart, and went there. And then so I went to the bathroom there. I half expected there to be a sink in the handicap restroom, but there wasn't.
Nope.
But that's okay. I mean, it's not that I have to have it, but it's an amazing help.
It was nice to have it.
In the places that did have it. Like at the airport,
right.
The restroom we went into there had it, and at Walt Disney World they had it that way. And then in the parks themselves, I used pretty much companion restrooms the whole time.
They're a lot easier for her to get into with the
wheelchair. And then if I need help, scooter. Like sometimes, and I have the mobility scooter. If I need help, like, then I can have someone go in and help me. Like sometimes I need help with my arthritis and things happen, and sometimes I just need help. So I take her in with me most of the time. But the nice thing about the companion restrooms is if you have someone of the opposite sex, they can go with you. Like if I needed David to help me, he could go with me in the companion restroom.
I was gonna say for example, I wasn't there for whatever reason, Dad could go into the companion restroom with Mom and help her with whatever she needed.
Right. Although there's not normally enough room to turn the mobility scooter around, so that can cause me issues at times. But as long as I have someone hold, the problem is trying to hold the door and use a mobility scooter to back out. That's not fun. No. But I always make it work. I made it work on this trip. And I just have to say that after experiencing both Disneyland and Walt Disney World with accessibility, they're pretty much the same. And I did find that the companion restrooms at Walt Disney World, some of them were a little bit harder to get into than at Disneyland. We were in Animal Kingdom in Africa. Oh, were we in Africa?
Right,
And the companion restroom was inside the entrance to the women's restroom, and it was at this weird angle, and it was hard to get in and out of for me. I still didn't really have any problems in Walt Disney World, and I don't really tend to have a lot of problems in Disneyland. There's a few places where there aren't companion restrooms, where if I have to go to the bathroom and I have to deal with it without having one, and I just have to. But it is what it is. It was still a great trip, and I thought the accessibility was really good, especially for the restrooms. Yeah, overall I really enjoyed it. So if you're returning, thank you so much. We really appreciate all the likes, the subscribes, the comments. If you're new here, you just found us, again, hit that like for us, hit that subscribe for us, leave us a comment, tell us how you found us. I always reply to the comments. And if you're new here,
welcome to the crew.
Thanks.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video or go live.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Pinterest.
You can support us on our Patreon. We have tiers starting at $1 per month.
Thank you for all your support. If you want to see more, click the video in your right-hand corner.